Hey everybody, so today seems to be a pretty lackluster day. Today we do have some V-Bucks available, plus some returning rewards in Save the World, as well as a returning bundle in the Battle Royale item shop. So let's get started. Starting off with the V-Bucks, we do have 35 V-Bucks available in Canny Valley. Combine that with your daily missions, that is 115 to 165 V-Bucks for the day. Moving on, we do have the wall spikes available in Canny Valley as well, a decent trap that does decent damage in the low to mid tier missions, and it also heals your base depending on the 6 perk that you get if you don't have a constructor in your team. The Klax is surprisingly a really great melee weapon because not only is the damage high, but the affliction on it is incredible as well. Pair this up with Paleo Luna and you are basically one-shotting a lot of the husks as well as smashers. All you need to do is just hit it maybe 2-3 times and watch its health melt away with that affliction. It's a really great melee weapon to use. We also got the broadside and the vacuum tube rifle. Now the vacuum tube rifle is a decent assault rifle to use. It's not that high damage, but it is like sort of viable with that chain lightning 6 perk. It's not something I would use though. The highest damaging weapon in the vacuum tube selection has got to be the vacuum tube bow. Now that's actually a really good weapon. But the broadside is a great offensive trap to use because the cannonballs, as you know, bounce back and forth when placed in front of another wall. So learn how to use this trap correctly. The Thumper is a decent explosive weapon to use. It is a grenade launcher that does very high damage, and when paired up with really great heroes, that increases the explosive power of this grenade launcher. Or if you use a hero that actually recycles the ammo, meaning that you are able to shoot almost an unlimited amount of grenades, like with 8-Bit Demo, this is actually a really powerful weapon to use. And lastly, we got Enforcer Grizzly, an Outlander with the Commander perk. Bear with me. Increases Teddy duration by 12 seconds, and this is very important, especially for ventures where you have no weapons or traps to begin with. This is basically a bottomless pit of ammunition to help you with any sort of missions, though I would highly suggest putting him in the support because 4 seconds is long enough. And not only that, if you have Fragment Flurry Jess as your commander, you continue to get fragments to be able to throw out more and more teddies without using any energy. So basically a 12-second duration is a little overkill. 4 seconds is perfectly fine as long as you continue to get the fragments. But either way, a really great hero to get. Also, in the Save the World item shop, we do have weapon llamas available, 2 of them. And although in my screen it doesn't look like anything viable, like any legendary schematics, as I've stated before, it all depends on the person who purchases them. You could very much have a legendary weapons llama available. And even then, my selection doesn't look that bad either. I do have an Epic Thrasher, which is the best SMG in Save the World. So go on in, log on, and see what kind of weapons you got waiting for you. And lastly, before moving on to the Battle Royale's item shop, I do want to let you guys know that the No Dancing questline will soon leave in 6 days. Now, you may be asking, why is this important? Well, the reason being is because when completing the questline, you do get Stoneheart Farah. And she is an incredible hero to get, incredibly powerful because her commander perk is Cupid's Arrow. On bow hit, arrow splinter dealing 60% of damage to 5 nearby targets. What that means is that whenever you land a hit with a bow and arrow, that arrow will splinter out into 5 other arrows, dealing 60% of the initial damage to the first husk. That is insanely powerful, but it gets even crazier when you pair her up with the vacuum tube bow, because as you know, the vacuum tube bow has that chain lightning 6 perk, and every time that chain lightning appears, that is another 5 bow and arrow splinter, meaning you are technically able to hit 35 husks in 1 shot of your bow and arrow. She is incredibly powerful and so worth the questline, and the questline isn't even that long to begin with. So before she leaves, I highly suggest getting her. But that's about it for Save the World. Let's head on over to Battle Royale to see what kind of goodies we got in the item shop. Starting off strong, we do still have the Cowboy Bebop bundle available for us. It's a really great bundle as well as a really great anime for those of you who do enjoy the bounty hunter in space-esque theme. I would highly recommend watching the anime. We also do have 8 returning emotes for the Fortnite Flow section, that being Go Mufasa, Last Forever, No Tears, Desirable, Bust a Move, Boot Up Groove, Mine, and No Cure. We do have the same DC section as Harley Quinn, Bloodsport, and Catwoman. The My Hero Academia section is back with the League of Villains bundle, that being with Himiko Toga, Tomura Shigaraki, and Dabi. The No Sweat section, same as before. We got Grimy, Toy Trooper, Waypoint, Caper, Ghoul Trooper, ISO, Trixie, and Pitstop, as well as the Galaxy skins like Scout, Crossfade, Grappler, and Titan. We do still have that second section of jam tracks called Music Moments that I find completely ridiculous and useless. The Marvel selection still here with No Way Home, Spider Gang, and the Across the Spider-Verse bundle. We do have a returning bundle in the Royale Original section, that being the Robo Rebels bundle. Comes with Revolt, Rebel, Crossroads, and the Can Do It Weapons wrap. We also got some returning robots like Bryce 3000, Dummy, the Noggin Pickaxe, and the Pumpernickel emote. We do have the T-Pose, Adorbs, Homebots, and the Beats available, as well as that brand new Raiju bundle. The Best in the Show still here. We still got the same stupid kicks that I completely hate. Diestro still here. AC Milan is still here. We also do still have the same icon skins like Ninja, Loser Fruit, Flakes Power, and Laser Beam. Hatsune Miku is still in the item shop. The Gear for Festival, same as before. We do, however, have 3 new jam tracks, that being Adam's Song by Blink-182. We got The Way I Are by Timbaland featuring Carrie Hilson. I had a stroke reading that title. And lastly, Takane no Hanako-san, I believe I said that right, my Japanese is really bad, by Back Number. And by the looks of it, same special offers and bundles as before. But other than that, that seems to be about it. All in all, a pretty good day. We do have 35 V-Bucks available. We do have some returning heroes and weapons in Save the World. We do have the returning My Hero Academia bundles in the item shop, as well as some returning emotes, one of which we haven't seen in 3 years. But other than that, if you guys like my content, why not leave a like? And if you guys want to get more updates regarding the game, why not drop a follow? Until then, as always, stay safe and game on!